eagerness for learning and letting our
Minds
minds
be
be
handled by
handled.
wiser ones, leading us towards success. These wiser ones who help us in shaping ourselves are none other than our teachers. It is indeed a blessing and a privilege to have teachers.
Kushal bhai, why is it a privilege to have teachers?
Let me tell you, being a teacher means shouldering a large bag of responsibility. They are to make a difference in lives of countless students. Teachers do more than just teach, and their impact extends far beyond the classroom. Teachers around the world have influenced, guided, and transformed lives of many individuals.
Oh yes, Kushal bhai, you are right. A teacher is the one who enhances our potential and helps us to be independent, to live a dignified life as a human being. So, on this auspicious day, carrying forward the AVM tradition, let the function begin with the pujan of Sri Thakurji.
We now request respected Vijay sir and guests to come forward for the pujan of Sri Thakurji.
श्रीवासुदेवविमलामृतधामवासं नारायणं नरकतारणनामधेयम् श्यामं सितं द्विभुजमेव चतुर्भुजं च त्वां भक्तिधर्मतनयं शरणं प्रपद्ये शिक्षार्थमात्र निजभक्तिमता नराणाम् एकान्तधर्ममखिलं परिशीलयन्तम् अष्टाङ्गयोगकलनाश्रम.
Thank you, respected Vijay sir and guests.
મિત્રો આજે આપણે ખૂબ જ ભાગ્યશાળી છે કારણ કે આજે આપણી વચ્ચે આપણા સ્કૂલના ટ્રસ્ટી શ્રી ગોવિંદભાઈ ભુંગાણીજી પધાર્યા છે. તો હું આપણા વાઇસ હેડ બોય બુલકુ વિજયભાઈને વિનંતી કરીશ કે તેઓ પુષ્પગુચ્છ આપી તમે ભાવભીતું સ્વાગત કરે.
It is rightly said, better than 1,000 days of diligent study is one day with a great teacher.
Really, Kushal bhai, what do you mean? I think 1,000 days of hard work gives us much better results.
My friend, if hard work was only enough, then wouldn't all the students in the entire world would be given just the textbooks?
Now I see. We actually need a guide in our life who can teach us how to use books and other resources to enrich our life.
Yes, a simple Google search can also give us the knowledge, but the true wisdom can only be imparted by an experienced teacher.
True. That makes me remember a line from ગુહરી સ્વામીશીષ પરાવાણી. સ્વામીજી કહેતા કે એવીએમમાં ભણવાવાળા સૌ બાપાના ભૂલકાઓ છે અને કદાચ એટલે જ તેમની સેવા કરવા માટે ભગવાને બેસ્ટ ટીચર્સની પસંદગી પર્સનલી કરી છે.
હા, તમારી વાત સાચી છે. આપણા ટીચર્સ બેસ્ટ છે. They change for us as the situation demands. Sometimes strict, sometimes kind, sometimes a teacher and sometimes a student. They are always ready to stoop down from their high positions to our level and become our friends.
Rightly spoken, Kushal bhai. They never make us feel uncomfortable.
They are very approachable and are our friends in need.
We all must have noticed that even though they behave as our friends, yet they are very respectful towards us and address us as bhai.
We are truly blessed to have such teachers, but that increases our responsibility as well.
Celebrating Samarpan is hence an opportunity for all of us to make commitments to fulfill our responsibilities.
Brothers, I feel this is the right moment to commit ourselves to become better versions of ourselves.
So, are you ready? I didn't hear that. Once again. Are you ready? Okay then. I would request all my brothers to put their right hand on their heart and recite the pledge.
I repeat, we put our right hand on our heart and recite after me. We shall never
We shall never
hurt the feelings
hurt the feelings
of our classmates
by
by teasing them
teasing them
or bullying them ever.
or bullying them ever. Thank you, brothers, for making the celebration of Samarpan more meaningful through such commitments.
It sounds good to say such things on the day of Samarpan, but we also need to remember that we need to walk the walk, not just the talk.
And now, be prepared to hear an awesome piece of literature from our side,
Music,
a language of its own,
something abstract yet beautiful,
something sincere coming from the heart,
a way to make people feel.
a way to express.
Through it, one can bathe in the beam of peace.
And so,
You know, one good thing about music is that when it hits you, you feel no pain.
And
Music is the best way.
let's hear the song Mere Teacher Se Pyara from our younger brothers.
So let us all welcome our younger brothers with a huge round of applause.
खुल गया एक दरवाजा खुल गया एक दरवाजा दुनिया नहीं देखी एक अजनबी ने अपनी सारी जिंदगी दे दी हमको संवारने में हमको निखारने में इस जिंदगी को जीने का नया बयाम देने टीचर से प्यारा दुनिया में नहीं कोई मेरे टीचर से प्यारा दुनिया में नहीं कोई टीचर से प्यारा दुनिया में नहीं कोई मेरे टीचर से प्यारा दुनिया में नहीं कोई मन डूबा रहता था खोया रहता था सवालों में वो आके झटक देते थे दूर अपने जवाबों से मन सोचा करता था आखिर ऐसा क्यों होता था वो आके नहीं एक दिन भी तो मेरा दिल रोता था टीचर से प्यारा दुनिया में नहीं कोई मेरे टीचर से प्यारा दुनिया में नहीं कोई हम हार के छोड़ के सब फिर भी वो हार न मानेंगे वो निराश अगर मन फिर भी वो आस न छोड़ेंगे टूटे बिखरे फटके फिर भी वो साथ न छोड़ेंगे हर कदम पे हर मोड़ पे नया विश्वास वो जोड़ेंगे टीचर से प्यारा दुनिया में नहीं कोई मेरे टीचर से प्यारा दुनिया में नहीं कोई खुल गया एक दरवाजा दुनिया नहीं देखी एक अजनबी ने अपनी सारी जिंदगी दे दी हमको संवारने में हमको निखारने में इस दुनिया को उन्नत बनाने का बयाम देने
टीचर से प्यारा दुनिया में नहीं कोई मेरे टीचर से प्यारा दुनिया में नहीं कोई
टीचर से प्यारा दुनिया में नहीं कोई मेरे टीचर से प्यारा दुनिया में नहीं कोई
Let us all again give a huge round of applause to our dear Himanshu sir, Jaimin sir and the team of budding singers.
brothers, what would you all thank your teachers for?
Oh, I would thank my teachers for never deserting us, always being with us, guiding us, leading us on the
Fine,
right.
fine, I got it. But I wasn't even asking you. I was asking the audience.
Oh, sorry.
No worries, bye. But today is a wonderful day to express our gratitude towards our wonderful teachers and our younger brothers, a put together and heartfelt tribute.
So let us request the Hari Darshan team to play the tribute video without further ado.
Dear teachers, we are learning so much this year, and you have made learning fun too. It's been great having you. Thanks for being super teachers. Happy Teachers Day! Dear teachers, you really know to put a smile on our faces and knowledge in our heads. You have given us a taste of learning even more and exploring more ideas. Dear teachers, some of you made even the hardest lesson fun. We cannot thank you enough. Happy Teachers Day! When we were lonely, you were with us. When we gave up, you gave us strength. When we doubted ourselves, you believed in us. When we were silent, you spoke up for us. Our world is brighter because of you. Love you, teachers. Happy Teachers Day. સ્વામી દાદાના સાચા ભૂલકા બંધા શીખ્યું. અમને હંમેશા સત્ય અને શિષ્ટાચારનો પાઠ શીખવ્યો. આપે અમને તું નહીં પરંતુ તમે કહેતા શીખવી સ્વામી દાદાની આજ્ઞા પાળતા શીખવું. અમે જ્યારે આડી આવડી લીટી દોરતા હતા ત્યારે આપે અમને પેન્સિલ પકડતા શીખ્યું. સારા અક્ષરે લખતા અને વાંચતા શીખ્યું. આપે અમને ક ખ ગ થી A to Z નું જ્ઞાન શીખવ્યું. મોટાઓની આજ્ઞાનું પાલન કરતા શીખ્યું. તમે અમને માવતરની જેમ વાલથી મોંમાં કોળિયો મૂકી અમને જમતા શીખ્યું. આપે હરેક વ્યક્તિની મદદ તથા સેવા કરતા શીખવી સેવાભાવી બનાવ્યું. સાચું શું છે અને ખોટું શું છે તે બધું જ શીખવ્યું. પુસ્તકના જ્ઞાનની સાથે સાથે જીવન જીવનના સાચા મૂલ્યો શીખવ્યા. દરેક જણ સાથે આત્મીય બની આત્મીયતાથી રહેતા શીખ્યું. પૂજા ભક્તિ અને સેવા કરતા શીખ્યું. દરેક વસ્તુની કાળજી રાખતા શીખ્યું. આપે અમને અમારી નાની મોટી ભૂલ સહજતાથી બતાવીને પ્રેમથી સુધારી. આપે અમને સારા સંસ્કાર આપી વિનય અને વિનમ્ર બનતા શીખ્યું. આપે અમને માવતર સમાન સારા ટીચર્સ આપવા માટે થેન્ક યુ સ્વામી દાદા. થેન્ક યુ ટીચર્સ. Happy Teachers Day! Our teachers are the best. You help us in our knowledge quest and fulfill our every request. You prepare us for every test so that we may pass any forest. You are helping us build a wisdom nest. Our teachers are the best. You teach us without rest and never lose any jest. You may even climb the Everest and offer all that you can invest. You will not let ignorance to be our guest. Our teachers are the best. Happy Teachers Day. From maths to arts and stories, you inspire us in many ways. The lessons of the life that come the way, they shape our character in teeny tiny ways. You teach us to aspire and chase our dreams by using iron fists in velvet gloves. You guide us with warm heart breathing and set a milestone to achieve. Thank you for lightening our days. Thank you, Swami Dada, for lifting your shadows to our teachers. Happy Teachers Day!
Thank you, Hari Darshan team.
The world outside is filled with all kinds of colors. In this age of Kalyug, we are fortunate to have such teachers here at AVM.
Really, Kushal bhai, what do you mean? I think the world outside AVM is just great. I'm always eager to go home so that I could access the internet and the social media and have all the freedom in the world. I can also try to be positive there as well. You didn't see that coming, did you?
Rajat bhai, it's easier said than done. You know it's not easy to be Viveki and restrain ourselves from things like movies, video games, and other forms of entertainment when we have access to them.
Now that you mentioned that, many a times I just can't get off my phone.
Exactly, it's a miracle for sure that while at AVM, children of the age group 5 to 17 live without mobiles, tablets, internet, and social media for long stretches of time.
Wow, Krushal bhai, I never thought it that way. I'm very proud of myself right now.
But wait, Rajat bhai, if we were so capable, then why do we struggle at home to stay positive all the time?
What could explain such contrasting behavior, Krushal bhai?
The answer is right here. It is Guru Hari Swami's divinity and the impact of the positive environment that he has created here at AVM.
Yes, Krushal bhai. Furthermore, our teachers always try to infuse positivity into us through various daily activities at AVM.
Yes, we are truly blessed, Rajat bhai. અરે તમે કયા વિચારોમાં ખોવાઈ ગયા ઘરે તો નથી ગયા ને
અરે ના કૃશાલભાઈ, હું તો એ વિચારી રહ્યો હતો કે આપણને આટલું સારું અને પોઝિટિવ એન્વાયરમેન્ટ મળ્યું છે તો આપણે એનો લાભ ઉઠાવવો જોઈએ ને.
હા તમારી વાત સાચી તો છે.
સો લેટ અસ મેક અ કમિટમેન્ટ ધેન ટુ કીપ ધ મેઇન થિંગ મેઇન. આપણે અહીંયા સારો અભ્યાસ કરવા આવીએ છીએ
અને જો આટલા પોઝિટિવ એન્વાયરમેન્ટમાં આપણે જે કરવા આવ્યા છીએ એ ના કરીએ, કહેતા કે સારો અભ્યાસ ના કરીએ તો આપણા જેવા કોઈ મૂર્ખ અને અનફોર્ચ્યુનેટ ના કહેવાય.
તો હવે આ જ વાત પર લેટ અસ મેક ધ સેકન્ડ કમિટમેન્ટ ઓન ધીસ ઓસ્પિશિયસ ડે. I would like to request all my brothers to put their right hand on the heart and recite the pledge after me. We shall never waste our time during daily self-study slots in unnecessary talks or activities. Thank you.
Now let's continue with the Samarpan celebration now. So what's next, Rajat bhai?
Whatever we are today is because of our teachers, and whatever will become will also be because of our teachers.
Yes, and our dearest Vijay sir has played a pivotal role in it.
So, as a small token of appreciation on behalf of the entire AVM family of teachers, our Bulku Samarpan team has made a special card for expressing their gratitude towards our dearest Vijay sir.
We request Naman bhai and Rudra bhai to come forward to give this specially made card to Vijay sir.
And I would also like to request respected Vijay sir to come up on the stage and accept the card on behalf of all the teachers.
Thank you, Vijay sir, for accepting our card. Our efforts are really puny against all that you have done for us.
Mitul bhai, it is such a special day today, and to make it a memorable one for all our teachers, some of our brothers went around asking some interesting questions regarding them.
Wow, that must be fun. It would be interesting to hear our brothers speak their mind.
Would our beloved teachers like to listen what the students have to say about them?
I'm sorry, teachers, but we couldn't hear you. Did you say anything? Let me try again. Teachers, would you like to listen to what your students have to say about you?
Okay then, let us request the Hari Darshan team to play the video.
What are your first thoughts about Samarpan?
Best time to pay tribute to those who dedicated their whole life just to make our life fruitful on one આજ્ઞા of સ્વામી શ્રી. ગુરુનું ઋણ ચૂકવવા માટે શિષ્યનો સૌથી શ્રેષ્ઠ અવસર એટલે સમર્પણ. Serving who served us.
Being grateful to the ones who saved our future from a rock to a statue.
One important question for all students to bear in mind is, what makes AVM teachers happy? Let us hear about that from some of the Gurkus of AVM. When we do a sincere homework, we should keep good company of friends. We should follow the instructions of the teacher.
Follow the recipe of success. Perform good in exam. Follow the classroom rules. Clear all doubts and bring good marks in exams.
Pay attention in the class.
And we are very focused in the class.
Now, let us also find out what makes AVM teachers sad.
Not paying attention in class. Teasing classmates.
Not following classroom goals.
Incompletion of homework. Not improving in academics.
Giving complaints about others. Not following teachers' instruction. Running in class. Mischiefs and misbehavior.
When we don't cultivate good habits. જે ન કરવાનો હોય તે કરીએ ત્યારે.
વાણીથી અવિવેક થાય ત્યારે.
આપણે સ્વામીજીને ગમતામાં ના વરતે તો એમને દુઃખ પહોંચશે.
The next question is, give one quality that you like about your teachers.
Communication skills.
વાણીથી નપાસ નહીં થવું. They come to our level. સરળતા.
સુરત ભાવ. Approachable. Polite.
The patience they have.
AVM teachers એમનું ટાઈમ ટેબલ એડજસ્ટ કરીને જ્યારે પણ એક્ઝામ હોય ત્યારે આપણા ડાઉટ્સ ક્લિયર કરવા માટે રાતના પણ આવે છે.
AVM teachers work harder than us.
AVM teachers બિલકુલ આપણી સાથે આપણા મમ્મી પપ્પા જેવી રીતે રહે છે.
कि वहाँ हमारे फ्रेंड्स जैसे हैं. अगर हमको कोई प्रॉब्लम है तो हम उनको अपनी प्रॉब्लम्स बता सकते हैं और उसके बाद हम अपने सीक्रेट्स भी उनको बता सकते हैं और उनका फ्रेंडली नेचर भी.
Here in AVM, whenever I would ask any of my teachers doubts, they would selflessly solve and explain my doubts, no matter how many times we ask them.
I want to be friendly yet respectful like my teachers.
AVM teachers are persistent and they never give up.
In any conditions, AVM teachers can stay calm.
સરળતા. પંચુઅલ.
દરેક કાર્યમાં ભગવાનને આગળ રાખવું.
ભજનિક.
Now, let us find out something really interesting, which will also give us insight about where we need to improve. Which instruction is repeated the most by our teachers?
Please listen to the given instructions first. તમે હોમવર્ક મારા માટે નહીં પોતાના માટે કરો છો.
Do not talk during self-study.
કોઈ પણ પ્રશ્ન આવે તો આપણે ભગવાનના બળે સોલ્વ કરવાનું છે.
If you have any doubts, please clear it out right now. Work while you work, play while you play.
The most common instruction that our teachers give is to address everyone with bhai and to respect all those who are younger or older than us.
Now, let us move on to some probing questions. What life lessons have you learned from your teachers?
No matter how big the problem, simple solution ભગવાનનું બળ. કેવી રીતે ભગવાનના માથે પડીને નિશ્ચિંતતાથી જીવન જીવાય. બસ એક તું રાજસ્થાની ભાવનાથી કેવી રીતે જીવન જીવાય.
The most important life lesson that I have learned from our teachers is to be patient.
Moving on to the next one. If you get a chance, how will you thank your teachers?
I will give them higher returns for their time that they have invested in me. જો મને ચાન્સ મળે તો હું કંઈક એવું કરવા માંગુ જેનાથી મારે સમાજમાં સેવા થાય અને મમ્મી પપ્પાની સેવા થાય. એમનાથી કદાચ મારા ટીચર્સ રાજી થશે.
I would like to thank my teachers by giving them better results of their hard work. In fact, every Monday we get chance to do so.
Dear teachers, the list of such questions is endless. But the last one for today is describe AVM teachers in one sentence.
AVM teachers are one of the biggest gifts bestowed upon us by Guru Hari Swamiji, who not only gave us education but also preach us valuable lessons of life.
According to me, a teacher of an AVM is an individual who lights our way and guides us to a bright future.
AVM teachers સ્વામીજીના એ નિમિત્ત સેવકો છે જેમની પાસે ગુણોનો ભંડાર હોવા છતાંય એમની દાસત્વ અને સરળતાથી અમને ઇન્સ્પાયર કરે છે.
AVM teachers are always ready to help, no matter whether the problem is related to academics or not.
કોઈ પણ સેવા ભગવાનના બળે અને ભગવાનને સંભાળીને કરે.
Devoted in their seva. The most precious thing we could have asked for from Swami Shri.
અમારા સૌના ભાગ્ય જાગ્યા કે અમને અહીં ભણવા મળ્યું. ન કેવળ ભણતર પણ સાથે સાથે ગણતર પણ મળ્યું.
Sometimes strict but always kind. Sometimes a teacher but always a student. Sometimes a tutor but always a friend. Thank you teachers for steering our mind. You teachers are nowhere else to find.
Thank you teachers and happy Teachers Day! Thank you Haridarshan team. This world is filled with people, but it is very hard to find selfless people who care about others' well-being more than their own.
And we are privileged to have such selfless individuals here at AVM. They burn midnight oil to fulfill our smallest needs, whether it is providing us with the best quality of food or providing us with a conducive learning environment.
Whether it is about imparting the skill and knowledge in us to excel in this world or foster our social, cultural and spiritual development, they work with complete dedication.
And the sole reason for their dedication is to fulfill the vision of Guru Hari Swami Shri.
Guru Hari Swami Shri envisioned the students of AVM as individuals who would serve their parents, the society and the nation.
He also envisioned AVM students to spread the message of Atmita in this world, not only through words, but more importantly through their actions.
And it is this desire to become Nimit for fulfilling Swami Shri's vision that keeps our teachers going.
We are very fortunate to have such selfless and dedicated individuals serving us.
And that is why today, let us not miss the chance to compliment our teachers' efforts by taking a pledge to never give up in any circumstance.
I request all my brothers to put their right hand on their heart and recite after me. I will never give up in any circumstance. Thank you, brothers. I think we would all agree that we should be relentless in our pursuit for excellence. There will be highs and lows in our journey, but giving up is not an option for us.
To understand more about this mindset, let us hear from one of our alumni brothers, Bhulku Bhavya Bhai.
Greetings to all of you on this auspicious occasion of Samarpan. We are fortunate to have been studying at Atmiya Vidya Mandir. Teachers at AVM are so special because they are selected by Guru Hari Swami Shri. Their selfless dedication acts as a catalyst to bring transformation in our lives. Teachers accept us as who we are and make sure we are progressing towards our goal. All of us have our own strengths and weaknesses. AVM teachers teach in a way that makes it easy for us to learn. I would like to share some of my experiences at AVM. I started my 11th grade choosing commerce with math. Given my previous records, I struggled with maths and had to work hard to understand the concepts and finish homework. As the year passed by, the syllabus started to seem daunting and the concepts became more complex. Unfortunately, the results at the end of the year were disappointing, and I had to reappear for the Standard 11th Maths final exam once I came back from my summer break. Before going for vacation, Pravartak sir came to me and asked me what were my plans around spending the summer break and how I was going to prepare for the exam. To be honest, my summer break had very little time allotted for studying, and I had already made arrangements for IPL matches and other activities. So, he personally sat down with me and explained me how I would be able to efficiently prepare for the exam. Along with that, he explicitly mentioned contacting him if I had any doubts. Then, I realized I had plans for my break, but my teachers didn't have any. I was focused on relaxation and recreation, while my teachers were concerned about me and my academic progress. Sir used to constantly encourage me to ask doubts during vacation. His approachable nature made it easy for me to contact him, even for the smallest of the doubts. After coming back from vacation, he arranged a few sessions before the exam to help me concretely understand some important concepts. This methodology of sitting exclusively with me continued for another year. Throughout this journey of 2 years, I had doubts if I would be able to do well in maths or even pass the subject. I was questioning my decision of taking maths, but all this while, Pravartak sir never lost hope in me. He never gave up on me. He continued to encourage me and work with me so that I could achieve my academic goals. This is not just about one subject or one teacher. Let me cite another example. Even though I liked English, it doesn't mean that I did not struggle with it like other subjects. I wasn't able to concentrate in the class and used to doze off during the lectures and self-study time. I wasn't able to complete any of my exam papers and so was really worried about my 12th board exams. Knowing this, my teachers never gave up on me. They worked harder than me to help myself. You would not believe that during English board preparation phase, Prajwal sir used to write papers along with me. This really helped me gain confidence that it was possible even for me to complete the papers. It would not be an understatement to say that I would have failed had teachers given up on me. The journey wasn't easy. It was like taking one step forward and 2 steps backward. But during this phase, Rodarshan sir was always there for me. He would constantly motivate and guide me. Meeting him was the high point for me on any given day. These are just to name a few. Similarly, all other teachers were available at any time throughout my journey at AVM. With the grace of Param Pujya Swamiji, the end results bore the fruit of hard works and prayer of my teachers more than mine. After 12th, I was able to secure admission in a very good college in Mumbai, and then I completed my masters from a leading university in the UK. And I owe my success completely to all the AVM teachers and the blessings of Guru Hari Swami Shri. Although I'm not qualified to give you any suggestions, if I could, I would say this. Our teachers have never given up on us, no matter what, and therefore we must never give up.
Thank you, Haridarshan team.
We are extremely fortunate to have such teachers and mentors. Additionally, we are also blessed with an energetic and dedicated admin team.
We know our parents, they're constantly worried about us. But there comes in our admin team.
They constantly keep in touch with our parents and assure them about our well being.
So, as a token of our love and appreciation towards the entire admin team, I would like to request Veer Bhai and Akshar Bhai to present a specially made card to Pujya Natuda, and Nitya Bhai and Surat Bhai to present a specially made card to Pujya Nandal Kaka.
Thank you, Pujya Nandal Kaka and Pujya Natuda. I would like to request Anmol Bhai and Netra Bhai to present a bouquet to Pujya Arjun Mama, Pujya Mahendra Bapa, Pujya Vallabh Mama, and Pujya Arvind Mama.
Thank you, brothers.
Our teachers are actually our friends and mentors for life.
Wherever we go, we will always be thankful to our teachers for their part in shaping our lives.
I am sure our alumni brothers would vouch for it. And why wouldn't they? Our teachers have played a pivotal role in their journey from 1st to 12th and beyond.
So, without any further delay, let us watch the heartfelt video tribute prepared by the recently graduated batch of 2023.
हमारी अनगिनत गलतियों के बाद भी आपने कभी भी हमारा हाथ नहीं छोड़ा.
You showed us the real purpose of our life by living a life of a true Bulku.
To address everyone with Tame and Bhai, you did it first, though we are way younger than you.
You have taught us most of the things in our daily life, from grooming ourselves to tying our shoelaces, from feeding us with your hands to teaching us the table manners.
You kept us smiling during board exam days and made it feel like a celebration.
Took care of our competitive exams and spent hours researching the best possible option for us.
In our dull times, you acted as our emotional support pillar.
You made yourself so accessible that we can come and meet you at any time and for anything.
Ignored the personal health conditions and dedicated your time and energy just for us.
You treated us like your own children and made us feel home away from our parents, becoming a true mentors.
Attend weekly sabha.
Be in regular touch with saints.
We will channelize our time and energy towards productive ventures.
અમે વાણીથી ક્યારેય નપાસ નહીં થઈએ.
A very happy Teachers Day.
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 Happy Teachers Day. Happy Teachers Day.
Happy Teachers Day.
આપની ગરજે અમે ફાવી ગયા.
Thank you, Haridarshan team.
Our ultimate privilege is that we're the selected, chosen ones by none other than Guru Hari Swami Shri.
As Vijay sir always puts it, we all have an unfair advantage over the world because we have Guru Hari Swami Shri in our life.
So, let's receive blessings from Guru Hari Swami Shri.
બધાની ભાવના જોઈને ખૂબ આનંદ થયો. એક ઊંચી ભાવના રાખજો. એક ધ્યેય ઊંચો રાખજો. યોગી મહારાજ માં જેવા સાધુ ન હોત તો વાત ન કરત. તપસ્વી સાધુ, વર્ષમાં 100 ઉપવાસ એટલે શું? તરેલું ગડપણ તો મામા મૂકતા નહોતા. એમને દીક્ષા આપી. આ વાત એટલા માટે કરું છું, ભગવાન સ્વામિનારાયણે કઠિન તપશ્ચર્યા કરી. પોતાની માતાનું રુધિર એમને સૂકવી નાખ્યું હતું. સાત વર્ષ સુધી પાણી મૂક્યું હતું, મામાનું તો મૂક્યું. 7 વર્ષ સુધી 11 વર્ષની ઉંમરે નીકળ્યા, 10 વર્ષની ઉંમરે નીકળ્યા, 2 મહિના ને 3 દિવસ. 7 વર્ષ સુધી ભગવાન સ્વામિનારાયણે કઠિન તપશ્ચર્યા કરી. કેવી તપશ્ચર્યા છે જ્યાં બ્લડ પાણી થઈ જાય, માનવીના શરીરમાં રહેલું બ્લડ પાણી થઈ જાય એવી ભગવાન સ્વામિનારાયણે કઠિન તપશ્ચર્યા કરી. આ જ પરંપરામાં ગુણાતાન સ્વામીજી એમને પણ કઠિન તપશ્ચર્યા કરી. પછી ભગતજી મહારાજ અને જાગા સ્વામી, શાસ્ત્રીજી મહારાજે અદ્ભુત ઉપાસના સ્થાપી. પછી એક યોગી મહારાજ આવ્યા, એમને દીક્ષા આપી. એ બાપા, ફરીથી વાત કરું છું, 18 વર્ષ સુધી ગરમ ક્રોધી પકડતીવાળા સાધુની સાથે રહીને સેવા કરી. 18 વર્ષ સુધી દર ત્રીજે દાડે ઉપવાસ આપે, 100 ઉપવાસ વર્ષમાં કરાવડાવે. બાપા હસતા જ જાય, પ્રેમથી હસતા જાય. શાસ્ત્રીબાજીએ સનાતન શુદ્ધ ઉપાસના સ્થાપી, બ્રહ્મ અને પરબ્રહ્મની, સ્વામી અને નારાયણની. આપણા દરેકના આત્માને વિશે અક્ષર બ્રહ્મ વ્યાપક છે. આત્માની વિશે બ્રહ્મ તત્વ વ્યાપક છે. હું અક્ષર બ્રહ્મ છું, ગુણાતીત. આ દેહ એક નિમિત્ત છે. આપણા કર્મને અધીન પ્રભુએ દેહ આપ્યું, પણ આપણા આત્મા, એનું ઓરિજિનલ શરીર અક્ષર બ્રહ્મ છે. આપણે ગુણાતીત થવું છે, નિર્દોષ થવું છે, પવિત્ર થવું છે. આપણે આ સ્વરૂપના દર્શન કરીને ડૂબવું છે. આંખ બંધ કરીએ એટલે જય સ્વામિનારાયણ, પ્રકાશની દિવ્ય જ્યોતિરાય દર્શન. અક્ષર બ્રહ્મ આપણે છીએ. એવા ભાવથી થોડું જીવજો. તમે ઘરના છો એટલે વાત કરું છું. આપણે આત્માની યાત્રા પ્રભુ તરફ ચલાવી છે, એટલે બાપાએ આપણને આ સેવા આપી છે. આપણા રોટલાનું બી થાય, સમાજની સેવા બી થાય, એની સાથોસાથ આપણા આત્મા ભૂલકુની યાત્રા કરે. શિક્ષણમાં પડવાની મારી ઈચ્છા નહોતી, ટાઈમ નહોતો. પછી નક્કી કર્યું કે સમસુરતભાવ એકતાનો એક બાપાનો દાખલો સફળ થાય. સંપીને જીવવું અઘરી વાત છે. એકબીજામાં મનુષ્ય ભાવને ભગવત ભાવથી, એકબીજામાં પ્રભુના ભાવથી એકબીજાનો સ્વીકાર કરીએ, એકબીજા આગળ જીરો થઈને વર્તીએ તો સુહૃદ ભાવથી જીવન જીવાય, આત્મીયતાથી જીવાય તો જ એકતાપ્રિય જીવન જીવાય. તમને બધાને કોટી ધન્યવાદ. આ એક સ્કૂલમાં એવીએમ આત્મીય વિદ્યા મંદિર, બાપાને આત્મીયતા ખૂબ ગમતી હતી. એમાં સેવા કરવા સૌ આવી ગયા. મારી તો ભાવના હતી કે યોગી મહારાજને શાસ્ત્રીવાદની એક કઠિન તપશ્ચર્યા સફળ થાય. એક નિયમ લેજો, કોઈ આત્મીય બને કે ન બને, કોઈ સુહૃદ બને કે ન બને, યોગી મહારાજ એવા સંતને રાજી કરવા માટે તમે બધા સ્કૂલમાં આવ્યા છો, માનજો. પણ એક ધ્યેય રાખજો. સ્ટાફને ખાસ કહું છું, પ્રભુના ભૂલકું થવું છે, બાળક બનવું છે, ધ્યેયથી સેવા કરજો. આ દીકરાઓને ભગવત ભાવથી અભ્યાસ કરાવજો. બસ મોટો ફાયદો એ થશે, આપણું હૃદય બદલાશે. હું સાચું કહું છું. શુભ વિચાર પ્રગટશે હૃદયને વિશે. ત્રણ વસ્તુ માનવીના હૃદયને, માનવીને ખાઈ જાય: અશુભ વિચાર, ચિંતા, ગંદકી ભર્યો પ્રેમ. માનવીના જીવનને ખતમ કરી નાખે. આપણે શુભ વિચાર પ્રગટાવ્યા છે, ચિંતા રહિતનું જીવન પ્રગટાવ્યા છે, અને સાચો પ્રેમ હૃદયને વિશે પ્રગટે એટલા માટે આવ્યા છે. આવી ભાવના ઊંચી રાખજો. હું તમારી પાસે અપેક્ષા થોડી રાખું છું. એના કહ્યું મારે તો 5000 દીકરાઓ હતા જ રાજકોટમાં. 5000 ટાબોરી હશે, છતાંય એસવીએમ અને એવીએમ શરૂ કરી. એની પાછળની ભાવના એટલી કે આ સ્કૂલોમાંથી જીવતી દીકરીઓ, જીવતા દીકરાઓ તૈયાર થાય, જેના ફળસ્વરૂપે દીકરાઓ મધર ફાધરની સેવા કરે, સમાજમાં કોઈક સાચા માનવ થઈને જીવી લે, એક ધાર્મિક જીવન જીવે. કદાચ કોઈ માણસ થાય પણ ધાર્મિકતા ન હોય તો, જવાહરલાલ નહેરુમાં ધાર્મિકતા હોય તો દેશ જુદો હોત. તમારા લોકો પાસે હું અપેક્ષા રાખું છું કે વિવિધ પ્રકારના તમે જે જન્માષ્ટમી, ગુરુ પૂર્ણિમા અને ઉત્સવો ઉજવી અને આ દીકરાઓને જે સંસ્કાર આપી રહ્યા છો તે બદલ તમને ધન્યવાદ. શા માટે સંતો પાસે જવાનું? હઠ, માન, ઈર્ષા કાઢવા માટે. કંઈક ને કંઈક થોડું પડેલું જ હોય, પડેલું જ હોય, પડેલું જ હોય. અને એક ગંદકી દૂર થાય અને આપણા પરિવારમાં સમસુરત એકતા પ્રગટે, આપણો પરિવાર સુખી થઈ જાય. હઠમાં ઈર્ષા નીકળેલી સતયુગ પ્રગટી જાય, કળયુગની પૂર્ણાવતી થઈ જાય. અને આપણે તમે બધા સ્કૂલમાં જે સેવા કરવા આવ્યા છો તે બધું તમારો અમે ઉપકાર નહીં ભૂલીએ, ક્યારેય નહીં ભૂલીએ. તમે દાખલો કરી રહ્યા છો એ અમે ક્યારેય નહીં ભૂલીએ. તમે સારી સેવા કરી રહ્યા છો, ક્યારેય નહીં ભૂલીએ. પણ આટલું પાકું રાખજો, જેને માનતા તેને ભજન કરજો. અમારો તો કોઈ પ્રશ્ન જ નથી. રામજીને માનો તોય ભજન કરવાનું, પણ ભજનમાં કૃષ્ણના ઉપાસક હોય, શિવશક્તિના ઉપાસક જેને હોય, પણ સંતની સાથે દોસ્તી થઈ જાય તો જીવન સમૃદ્ધ થઈ જાય. બસ જેને માનો, કોઈ પણ મા જેવા સાધુની સાથે દોસ્તી કરજો. હવે તમે ઘરના થઈ ગયા, સ્કૂલમાં આવ્યા પછી તો અમને તમારા તરફ પ્રેમ જાગી ગયો છે. તમારો ઉપકાર અહીં સુધી અમને અમારા હૃદયની વિશે એક સુંદર સ્થાન તમારું સહજ પ્રગટાઈ ગયો છે. અમે એવું દિલથી માનીએ. તમને જોઈને અમને આનંદ થાય. ખરેખર સાચી વાત કરો છો. તમને જોઈને અમને આનંદ થાય. ઘણા દીકરાઓને તમે જે સેવા કરી રહ્યા છો, બાપ રે બાપ, એ બદલ તમને ધન્યવાદ. પણ આ ટાબોરિયાની જે સેવા ભગવત ભાવથી કરી રહ્યા છો, એવી ને એવી સેવા નિરંતર કરતા જ રહેજો, કરતા જ રહેજો. સાથી તમારી સેવાને પ્રભુના ચરણોમાં પહોંચાડીએ છીએ. ટીચરો તો હજારો છે દુનિયામાં. ક્યાં ટીચરો? બાપ રે બાપ, હજારો. ભારતમાં કેટલી બધી સ્કૂલો છે. અમારી ભાવના થોડી જુદી છે. તમારી પાસે કોઈ સ્વાર્થ નથી, એક જ સ્વાર્થ, ધાર્મિક છો એટલે આનંદ છે. ધાર્મિક ભાવનાથી જીવન જીવો છો એ બદલ ધન્યવાદ. જેના ફળ સ્વરૂપે આત્મા બિચારો સુખી થાય. અહીંયા આત્માને મોટો રોગ વર્ગ્યો છે, એમાંથી આપણે મુક્ત થવું છે. એ છે જન્મ મરણ. અને એટલા માટે સત્સંગ પ્રધાન જીવન જીવવું પડે, ભક્તિ પ્રધાન જીવન જીવવું પડે, આઠમાની સાકારવા પડે. એવી મંગલકારી ભાવનાથી આ સ્કૂલમાં તમે સેવા કરી રહ્યા છો. ક્યારેય ન ભૂલીએ. આજના શુભ મંગળકારી દિવસે ભગવાન કિશન, ભગવાન રામ, ભગવાન શ્રી શક્તિ, ભગવાન સામને શાસ્ત્રીજી યોગી મહારાજ, કાકાજી, પપ્પાજી, મહાન સાહેબ, ડૉક્ટર સાહેબ, પ્રમુખ સાહેબ મહારાજ, સૌના ચરણને એક જ પ્રાર્થના છે, તમને સૌને નિર્વિકલ્પ સમાધિના સુખમાં પ્રભુ હસ્તે માટે લઈ જાય, એ જ પ્રાર્થના. સહજાન સાહેબ મહારાજ.
Thank you, Haridarshan team.
No matter who we are or what we do in our life, Guru Hari Swamiji's blessings are the ultimate differentiator.
આપણે ગુરુ હરિ સ્વામીજીનો ઋણ ક્યારેય ચૂકવી ના શકીએ, પણ એ ચૂકવવા માટેની હાહાગડથલ તો કરી જ શકીએ.
અને એ હાહાગડથલ એટલે એમના ગમતા પ્રમાણે જીવવાનો સંકલ્પ કરવો.
સ્વામીશ્રીએ એમની પરાવાણીમાં આપણને ઘણીવાર ભગવાનનું બળ લઈને જીવવાની, ભગવાનને માથે પડીને જીવવાની અને ભજનિક થવાની આજ્ઞાઓ આપી છે.
So, let's take one last commitment on this auspicious day of Samarpan.
Let us all take a pledge to do at least 10 minutes of regular bhajan in front of Thakurji and seek his blessings to overcome any challenge we face in our life.
In this way, we can take one step towards becoming a Bulku student.
I now request my brothers to put their right hand on their heart and repeat after me. I will do at least 10 minutes of daily bhajan in front of Thakurji and seek his blessings to overcome any challenge we face in our life. Thank you, brothers. Mitul bhai, by the way, do you know who has infused the impetus in us to strive to become a Bhulku student?
All of our teachers, of course.
Well, who in this school has been inspiring all of our teachers then?
I think Maybe.
Let me give you a hint. He is a role model for all of us, a catalyst for a positive change, and a gift from Guru Hari Swami Shri.
Oh, I know. It's our dearest Vijay sir, who is always by our side.
Exactly. And that is why, like every year, we would like some words of wisdom from him. I now request dear Vijay sir to please come up and bless us.
Namaste and Jai Swaminarayan. A very happy Teachers' Day to all of you. We are indeed blessed. First of all, I would like to thank all our dearest students, and I would request all the teachers to give them a huge round of applause. India has over 300 million students, close to the population of the United States of America. These many students our country has. And we have to admit, on a daily basis when we go to our classrooms, we have our challenges. We will always have these 2-3 children who they have the ability to pinch our most, pinch that nerve which bothers us the most. And this is all a blessing of Swamiji. But we have to admit that out of these 300 million children our country has, we the teachers of our AVM are blessed with the best 500. We would not trade these children for anybody else. And that is the grace of Swamiji. We live in a challenging time. 21st century skills. This is the buzzword now in the teaching community. And things are fairly difficult out there. Teachers, Swami Shri used to say, શિક્ષક અને માં સમાજનું જવાબદારી આ બે વ્યક્તિત્વ પર છે. To guide how society progresses, the burden of it falls on two sets of individuals, mothers and teachers. And Swamiji said, if these two are perfect, so society is excellent. It's going to thrive. And if you have challenges in any one of them, the society is going to suffer. And schools are built, for the future of just mankind, not just for the nation or for society. આ 500 બાળકો છે આપણું ભવિષ્ય છે. If we manage to get even 1% of what Swami Shri has envisioned, my goodness, we will make a huge impact on the world. But that is the challenge. So, in this day and age, things are changing so fast. We have to prepare these children for the world out there. And the world out there is very different than when we were in school or when we were in college. And it is changing so rapidly that it is very hard to keep up with it. With the advent of AI, so many things are going to be obsolete. All jobs, all forms of employment which require, in the past with the Industrial Revolution and with automation, all repetitive tasks became obsolete. Machines took over. Nowadays, in the next 5 years, all cognitive tasks, which are ordinary, repetitive in nature, cognitive tasks, not manual tasks, cognitive tasks, they are going to be replaced with artificial intelligence. These jobs don't exist anymore, will not. They will cease to exist. Which means when these children go out, when they finish their education and when they're out there in society, they need to be prepared significantly in a different manner than what we were prepared for. And what that means is the methodology of teaching, which we were used to, is completely obsolete. We have to train them for a very different world. And it has immense challenges. If you just look at the National Education Policy, the NEP 2020, which our government has come out with, it just highlights the challenges which our nation faces. But along with this, the bigger challenge is not the methodology of teaching. We have to adapt, otherwise, we cannot hang on to obsolete methods of teaching. But the bigger challenge is the psyche of society. Society is filled with excess of information, excess of unfiltered, unmoderated information. And our children are exposed to that. They've just come back from a week vacation, and we have no idea what kind of information the world has given them. And I guarantee you 99% of that is harmful. It's not supportive to the kind of goals Swami Shri has envisioned. This is our challenge. The second set of challenge we have with these children and society in general is the swabhav, nature. People have become less tolerant. People have a very small attention span. They have become more irritable, less accommodating, less accepting, more aggressive. In the past, where there were discussions, now there is protests, there is activism. And this is what the society is. And in this society, we have, as teachers, it is our task to mold these children for a better future. And then we come to our own challenges as teachers. What we learned in college, what we learned from experience, we are finding that slowly all that is also obsolete. We need to relearn things. We will have to adapt, we will have to accommodate. And this is a challenge for us. Then we have a challenge of our own nature. આપણા પોતાના સ્વભાવની challenge છે. આપણી અપેક્ષાઓ, આપણી જે ક્ષતિઓ છે, our shortcomings, we don't identify that. We have expectations. We have difficulty accommodating, adapting, svikar, saralta. These are our challenges. Imagine what we are set to do. Swami Shri just mentioned this is what he wants. So not only does the society pose a challenge, the children pose a challenge, but our own natures, they also pose a challenge. I'm reminded of one of the famous scientists who was the father of one of the fathers of quantum theory. And he very aptly said, and I'll have to repeat this twice. Even for teachers, this is going to be a bit challenging. So he said that very few know what one must know. Very few know what one must know to know how little we know. Very few know what one must know to know how little we know. This is a huge challenge for teachers. To figure out our shortcomings, how little we know. How do we figure that out? Without Swami Shri pointing out what needs to happen, it is very difficult. And then we come to Atmiya Vidya Mandir, that okay, we are carrying this burden. We have this challenge of knowing our shortcomings. We may be teaching something for 10, 15, 20 years, but we really don't know much because things have changed and they're changing very fast. Do we know our children well? We don't. But this is our duty, this is our job. And what makes matters even more difficult, seemingly impossible, is the standards which Swami Shri sets. What does Swamiji expect from Atmiya Vidya Mandir, from its children? Well, Pratham Sod Pratham Adar, Swadharma. This is an alien concept in the modern day. Positivity, Vivek, Vinay, Vinamrata. This is expected from our children. Well, there is none in society, but our children have to be different. This is a challenge. There is expectations of seva. The idea of seva in the 21st century does not exist. It is just used as a word. In reality, it is very hard. माँ बापनी सेवा करवी, respect, સેવા, સર્વિસ. મા બાપની સેવા કરે, આ બાળકો એમના મા બાપની સેવા કરે, સમાજની સેવા કરે, રાષ્ટ્રની સેવા કરે. આવા ઘડવાના છે આપણે. This is a very tough task. And then to cap it all, the ultimate goal of the school, Atmiyata and Suradbhav. Imagine the challenge we are facing. What about us keeping Atmiyata and Suradbhav amongst ourselves? We are supposed to cater to the needs of these 500 children. Now think about this. All the things I have listed. This makes our task as teachers of AVM exceptionally difficult. On the other hand, we just heard what Swamiji said, the blessings he gave. Nirvikalp Samadhinu Sukh. It's a huge contradiction, right? But you know, with Swami Shri, he always had a vision. He can see 100 steps ahead. He knows our shortcomings. He knows that these are the challenges his teachers are going to face. He's well aware of it. He gives a syllabus, but he knows how to execute it. Right? And he has given that to us. Right? And I feel that amongst the many things which he has shared over time, many things he has graced and blessed us with, I feel as teachers, if we focus on two things, we will make this impossible task completely possible. Ultimately, it is going to succeed. It is Swamiji's vision. It is going to prevail. Whether we change or not, this is going to happen. But he has given us a path. Amongst the various things he has mentioned, can you imagine Bhagavad Bhavthi darek balakni seva karvi? This is expected from teachers. Right? Try that for every child. Right? If you are not teaching that particular standard, it's going to be easy. You teach a particular standard, all that 20, 25 children, teach them for 6 months and then try this before entering the class. Bhagavad Bhavati Seva. This is seemingly impossible because human beings are flawed. This is not easy. But Swamiji has given a way out. And I'd like to share two things which he said. First, and this is a sutra which he gave for the school, right? And we all know this. Love rules the world. And this is a sutra which Swamiji lived his life. His life was epitome of love rules the world. This is how he connected with people. And with Swami Shri, we know he gave precedence over connection. Precedence of connection over content. This is something he teaches all teachers. I'll repeat. Precedence of connection over content. What we are trying to teach is secondary. Making a connection with the children is primary. And that happens only with love rules the world. If you have this in mind, you will be able to make a connection. And the second reason which Swamiji has given, second path he has given to us, that is hidden. This part, love rules the world. The connection is extremely important. It's far more important than content. If we can connect with every child in our class, even if we can't feed them the content, we are doing service to Swamiji because we are giving him an opportunity. So first thing, dear teachers, I would like you to remember, love rules the world. This is our motto by which we go about our daily duties in our school. And the second part, this is heart of Swamiji's work. This is how Swamiji works, how Swamiji's vision is very different. He said, there are so many teachers out there, we are different. There are so many schools out there, we are different. Why? Because Swamiji's vision is different. And Swamiji's way of working is different. While this is a ridiculously complex task, which we are, given responsibility of, this task is exceptionally easy because the second thing which Swamiji has told us as teachers, and that word is nimit. He had mentioned that in the pravachan. I'll share you two things which he had told me personally. In 1994, before I went to America, Swami Shri had given me darshan and he had, shared something. He had given a hint of what I'm going to face in the future. And he had mentioned two sentences. Let him lead us, he must lead us. These are the two things he shared with me. That whenever you come in trouble, whenever you face a challenge, do bhajan. And then he mentioned these two sentences. Let him lead us, he must lead us. These two sentences are, the word nimit is hidden in these two sentences. The second example, in 2010. In 2007, Swami Shri had called myself and Ashish sir. And he had given us Agna that you are going to go to AVM. And Ashish sir came the following year. And then he had put my coming to AVM on pause. In 2010, I had the opportunity to again have darshan of Swamiji in London, in UK. He had called me for a reason. And that time, I had a chance to spend some time with him. And I had asked him, so it was just me and Swami Shri in the room and there was nothing on the agenda. So I had many things going on in my mind, particularly because 3 years ago, Swamiji had asked me to come to AVM and he had said, okay, don't share this with anyone. So I had already this thing at the back of my mind. I was in the middle of starting a new project, research project, in which I was going to be the PI, the principal investigator. So I'd asked Swamiji that, look, if I was supposed to come to AVM, then I cannot start a new research project in America, because that research project would require me to hire a lot of people, and if I leave, this would be a disaster. So I asked Swamiji, that Swamiji, you had at some point told me that I have to come to a school. And I have no experience in a school. I don't know how to be with little children and how to teach. I've been a professor at a university, but teaching in school is very different. So, and this is the time where I have to decide whether I want to commit 3 more years to research or not. So I'd asked him that, Swami Shri, what if I join a school in America? I get a certification for a teacher in the US and I join a school in America. I change my careers over there. And then whenever you want me to come to AVM, I'll come to AVM. This made a lot of sense to me, that at some point if I have to go to school, I need to understand how to be in a school, how to teach children, how to be with younger kids, how to deal with parents, etc., which I had no idea. And this is where Swamiji's visions differentiates from anybody in the world. And the answer Swamiji gave me again, that is where, this word nimit is put in, and that's what I want to impress upon all of you. So Swamiji told me that AVM best. But the next sentence he said is, પણ તારી શક્તિનો ઉપયોગ તો હું અમેરિકામાં પણ કરી શકું એમ છું. I can utilize your energy in America as well. And the moment he said that, something clicked in my head. That this word nimit, this is Swamiji's working. When I had made a plan that, okay, I need to learn this, I need to do this, I need to do this, it was me. I need to learn. I need to develop that skills. And I had forgotten that the person who is going to give me skills, he knows better. I have to be nimit. I have to be a vessel of Swami Shri. And that is the primary duty of Atmiya Vidya Mandir teachers, to be nimit. Why? Because the task which Swamiji has given us, the task of Atmiyata and Suradbhav, the task of Pratham Sodadhar, the task of Seva, task of Swadharma, this is not humanly possible. એ સ્વામીજી જ કરાવી શકે, આપણે ના કરાવી શકીએ. આપણી અપૂર્ણતા છે. We are incomplete. We don't have the ability to impart anything on these children in those lines. Why? Because we can't change our own lives. We can't overcome our biases. We can't overcome our apeksha or expectations. How are we going to teach our children to do that? But nimit, this is Swamiji's working. He wants us to be ready. He wants us to be nimit. He is going to work through us. Whatever our children understand, we saw some amazing things from our children, from our alumni, even from our young children. How did they get this wisdom? That wasn't us. That was Swami Shri. And this is how he works. He works through us. We have the privilege, right? The profound privilege to be nimit in Swami Shri's mission. And if we remember this, then our task is easy. Then when we go to class, when we look at these children, our task is, am I ready to let Swamiji teach through me? Am I facilitating Swami Shri to work through me? And how will we facilitate that? For that again, we need the first thing which Swamiji said, love rules the world. ભગવદ ભાવ છે બાળકો પ્રત્યે, ભગવદ ભાવ છે અરસપરસ એકબીજા માટે. તો આપણે સ્વામીજીને આપણા થકી કાર્ય કરવાની તક આપીશું. આપણે, if we are biased, આપણે આપણા બુદ્ધિથી વિચારીશું, આપણે માનીનતાને આપણા સત્યના મૂલ્યાંકનોથી વિચારીશું, તો સ્વામીશ્રીને આપણા થ્રુ કાર્ય કરવાની તક નહીં મળે. Then we won't be nimit. Then our shortcomings will be taught to the children. This is the sad truth of society, that generations to generations, you don't pass on the good things, you also pass on the bad things. And we have an opportunity to be nimit. So, it's an amazing day. We are the most fortunate individuals. Why are we most fortunate? Because we have the best children in the country to serve. Why are these the best children in the country? Because they are Swamiji's children. That's why they are the best children in the country. If we remember this, our task will become very happy, very enjoyable. Thank you. A very happy Teachers' Day and Jai Swaminarayan.
Thank you, Vijay sir. Now, before concluding this amazing experience called Samarpan, let's count our blessings once again.
But without forgetting our commitments.
We are blessed with friends like teachers.
Let's commit to no teasing.
We are blessed with a positive environment.
So let's commit to no time wasting during self-study.
We are further blessed with selfless and dedicated teachers and staff.
So let us show our true courage by committing ourselves to never giving up, no matter what circumstance.
And our ultimate privilege is to have Guru Hari Swami Shri's blessings in our life.
So let us make a lifelong commitment to do 10 minutes bhajan every day.
With this, we conclude the Samarpan celebration here.
Thank you.
We wish you
a very, very, very happy Teachers' Day.